Welcome back. At the end of the previous part, I said we'd check this chest to see if it had a quote. It doesn't. And we'll also view some scenes, because it's time to do the rounds once again, so let us begin. Why does it not have a quote? That's the perfect opportunity. I'll stay in touch with the guild, okay? Shouldn't you be off to meet with that professor? Looks like Shizuku's staying with Kia. Yeah, Zayt's with them too. And don't worry about stuff here. I've got everything under control. You guys should hurry on to St. Ursula. We need the results of that drug analysis by the end of the day. Grr. Oh, everyone. Sorry. We have to step out for a bit. Could we leave Kia and Zayt to you, Shizuku? Of course. I'm having so much fun playing with them anyway. Well, it's your day off, ain't it? I say you play till you drop, Shizuku. We will. Can I really pet him? Heart pounds? Everyone, welcome back. In the previous part... You two could almost pass as sisters, couldn't you? Do you have to go to work now, guys? Yeah, we do. We'll be back soon enough, though. We'll cook a big dinner together when we get back, okay? Shizuku can join us, too. Awesome. Look, if you pet him right here, he wags his big fluffy tail. What's the big deal? We're just playing a game of tag. I told you that you went too far this time, Ryu. Don't worry, I'll make sure he gives a real apology tomorrow. What happened? Emma always runs away, bawling her eyes out whenever she gets the slightest bit scared. Man, I knew playing with girls would be a drag. Oh, no, Momo, no. You'd better go and give an apology for real tomorrow, okay? Yeah, you better do, you dumb brat. You better not have hurt Momo. Ooh, there'll be hell to pay if you've hurt Momo. I heard that Maria Bell deals with all of the technology at the IBC. And she's not a half-bad orbital engineer. Triple dot. Not only is she super pretty, but she's also super smart. I love her so much. Right now, Maria Bell is my prime suspect for being an Ouroboros member, by the way, just because of the fact, like, there's a lot of stuff going on with the fact she's, like, in charge of Michelin, and if we get the map up, like, she's in charge of, like, construction and stuff like that, and oversight of Michelin. And if we're looking at the idea of, like, points interjecting, like, is interjecting even the right word? Is that even a word? I don't know. Like, intersecting is what I wanted. Over on Crossbell City itself, roughly where this point is, it's like, okay, the ancient battlefield lines up with Stargazer's Tower, Moon Temple, Michelin. And she's in charge of that. So it's like, okay, that's suspicious. Also, she has a thing with dolls. So it's just like, okay, is she the one responsible for Kia in some way? But then it all comes down to, again, Cold Steel 3, spoilers here. It all comes down to that idea of like, okay, so Kia's meant to be like Septarian, yeah? The Zero Child, all that type of stuff. What? Why would she hand over, essentially, Kia to us? Like, she was being fishy during the auction. But why would she hand over her to us? That doesn't make sense if she's a member of us. Because the Grand Master would want Kia. So that is like my own, it's that sort of thing, like, she's the one I suspect, but it's like, that needs explaining though. So then, obviously, she falls away from being a suspect. It's just, again, there's pieces missing that just need filling in, and it's like, aha, you know. Mirabelle is super cool. She's the ideal woman. I admire her. I find her suspicious. I have another journey I must prepare for. I plan to hike the Mines Mountains by foot this time. I have wanted to go there for a long time. Kiruru says she wants to hike through the Mines Mountains and into Le Mans State. It's impossible. And besides, that's Erebonian on the other side of the mountains, not Le Mans. Isn't that the, quote that Geofront fixed? Like, with updated knowledge, essentially. But the most difficult children in the world. I forced Oscar to try a bite of my masterpiece of a baked delicacy, my magnum opus. He took one bite and said, "Wow, this is delicious." I swear no sane person just goes and compliments their rival's creations like that. Oscar thinks you can trick me so easily. Think again, buddy. If he really thought the bread was that great, his reaction would have been priceless. Yep, he must have tried to fool me. Damn that Oscar. I'll keep training baking, and one day, I'll leave him completely speechless. Oh, it's already evening? I've got to get going soon. Talk around town is that the Deer's budget meeting has finally adjourned. Maybe it'll finally be peaceful around here again. Everything usually calms down once the Deer finishes. Honestly, all these years I've lived in Crossbell, and it still hasn't changed a hair. Shouldn't it be a capital D on Diets? Like, that's a genuine question there. Like, shouldn't it be a capital D? Why is he saying diets? I don't know. How's it going, Lloyd? Out on another investigation? Yeah, pretty much. Hey Oscar, this may sound weird, but has anything out of the ordinary been happening around here lately? Like men in black suits hanging around? Out of the ordinary? Actually, Bennett lost her cool and stormed out of the store not too long ago. I have no clue what that was about, though. Really? Is it your fault, Oscar? You can be as dense as a brick at times. What? You really think so? But bricks aren't that dense. Well, it doesn't sound like West Street has experienced anything strange. No, it seems relatively normal. Bennett baked a delicious loaf of bread and had me sample it earlier today. I gave her my honest opinion, and then she started freaking out and stormed out of here. The hell's her problem? What's the matter with Bennett? She stormed out of the store a moment ago. Oscar and I gave Bennett's new bread high praise. She seemed dissatisfied with it, though. I thought the flavors were great, but I wonder if it had to do with Oscar's reaction. I don't really get it, but whatever. Don't understand my daughter at all. I think she's getting to that age. I finally bit the bullet and purchased my very own Liberl car. I think I'll treat myself to my first little joyride in this baby tomorrow. The truth is, I'm shaking with excitement. Yes, and when you're excited for something like that, the day just goes on and on and on. For you, this will truly be Crossbell's longest day. Finally bit the bullet and purchased my very own Liberl car. I'm going to enjoy my retirement to the fullest. Best believe it. Oh, I believe it, mate. I believe it. This sunset is making me feel melancholic. If I have my time right, the Crossbell Cathedral should be ringing its bell any second now. Don't ring bells in Crossbell. No, don't do that. At the street chevalier are snapping a photo of the cathedral, and the sunset serving as a backdrop. The sunset is really exceptional. I feel like the setting sun is going to perfectly complement the grandeur of the cathedral. Alright. This is what I wanted to check. This is the city's west exit. We've got to hurry to Ursula Road. Okay, so we can't leave the city. Very well. Just noticing this roof down here. So, intriguing. I should go in here, shouldn't I? Dear oh dear. That damn husband of mine went off an important Liberl car. He didn't bother to ask me. That selfish oaf. I'm utterly shocked. How dare he act so selfishly? I'm so shocked that my husband's reckless spending that I can't even speak. Then how did I hear you? That doesn't quite make sense to me, but okay. Damn Crossbell politicians. Those utter disgraces are indefensible. I should fire all the incompetent jackasses in the office. Just remembered something. What's wrong? Well, what's wrong is I completely forgot to give you food, of course. Let's give you the serpent head. Nyan nyan. Funya. Oh. Nyan nyan nyan. Hello? Giving us a gift, eh? Thanks, copy. Where in the world did you find this, though? Why actually is that? What we got here? What we got? Oh, hello. Time to cast arts is cut by 50%. Think we know where that's going. I'll pour my husband black tea today. Hopefully it'll calm his nerves. Black tea is so good for that. It's time to do some work. I'm saving up all of my mirrors so I can watch Elie perform live. Hopefully I can score some tickets for next month's performance. Separating the trash, cleaning the drainage pipes. This is all to meet Elie. I can do this. Just gotta push a little harder. Momo was on the verge of tears today. Did somebody upset her? Yes. Did Momo get into a fight with one of her friends? She's been sulking for a while and refuses to speak with me. Oh well, kids will be kids. I'll whip her up a delicious meal to try and cheer her up later. Ah, that'd be lovely. Rio's a big meanie. Aww. There's something strange is happening. I'm getting so many phone calls about Revarchenko today. Did something happen to them? Yes, this is Grimwood Law Office. Really? That's the first I've heard about it too. Yes, of course. No, I'm terribly sorry about all of this. If you need anything, please just give me a call. Mr. Grimwood, what was that about? Oh, welcome. Yes, well, no one has been able to get in touch with Revarchenko. Because of that, I've been getting call after call from companies who do business with them and their competitors. Still have no idea what's going on. Lloyd, do you think this is related to... Wait, do you know something about this? Everything is still in the air, but Revarchenko is completely empty. I can only assume that all of its employees left to go somewhere. You're absolutely positive? Please, Mr. Grimwood. I'd like for you to keep this confidential for now. The CPD is in the middle of figuring out how to best tackle the situation, so it might take some time to fully assess the situation. I'm afraid that the chaos will only grow with the passage of time. Very well, in the meantime, I'll keep conducting my own investigation into Revarchenko. If there's anything I can do to keep the situation from spiraling out of control, I'll do it. Thank you, sir. Leave that to you. You know, I doubt the Mafia will leave things like this for too long. I say we try to hurry it up. In the meantime, I'll start looking into Revarchenko. Confusion probably won't spread too fast for now, but I don't see that lasting for more than a day. Recommend you work quickly. Stupid Cindy, how dare she dump her chores onto me? Parties are being held all over the city, now that the Diet is over. Definitely not a capital D based on this. I'm not going to make it in time at this rate. Damn it. Today's not supposed to be my turn. It's awfully noisy down there. What's going on? Mummy said she's going to the neighbour's house today. I'm going to sleep in Daddy's bed tonight. My wife has gone to visit Miss Creel. You see, Miss Creel and my wife are close friends. I'm sure Sophia is worried about her. It's wonderful that she has a friend she can lean on in times like these. I intend on supporting both of them, of course. I think that one of our neighbours would disappear. I'd like to assist you in any way possible. I plan to support my family to the best of my ability. This year's budget is looking a lot more generous than it has in previous years. Public projects should get more funding now, which will likely help the Diet's approval ratings with the citizens. In other words, pork barreling. It's all just placating to voters. Elections are just a month away. It's no wonder the pork barreling politics have ramped up lately. It appears the Diet's budget meeting has concluded. I suppose Father will be arriving home sooner than anticipated. I have no other choice. I shall attend family dinner with him. I'm attending today not because of orders, but because I genuinely want to. After all, I don't truly hate Father from the bottom of my heart. I am preparing the most delightful feast tonight. I hope my lady and the master will be pleased. The Diet has adjourned for the year. I must say this year's Diet was certainly drawn out. However, the Republican faction was able to stand strong thanks to the delays. Anyway, I'm relieved that a representative's daughter has returned home. I wasn't able to have my daily cup of tea while the maid was absent. Oh well, I'm good. It's a good job we resolved the situation. Dear, oh dear. What's up with you guys? You heading out somewhere? Yeah, there's something we need to do. So Jonah, is something wrong? You seem kind of cranky. I only woke up moments before you got here. Can't you cut me some slack? You're half the detectives you claim to be, you'd be able to tell. What are we going to do with you? It's not like I have any right to tell him what to do, but he needs to get it together. Maybe we should contact the Epstein Foundation after all. Lloyd, you remind me of a doting guardian. Huh? I can see it too. Jeez. You've got real dad energy these days, man. Oh, my head's killing me. Whenever I wake up, my keyboard game is always a little slow. Come on, Jonah. Couldn't you just take a bath and step outside for a bit? That was a weird camera. Like swoosh. Swoosh would be the way I described it, yes. Has Creel's husband really gone missing? Oh no, I'm worried about them. I should probably go check up on Creel. What's with this camera angle? It's just... What's with the camera angle? It just... doesn't normally feel like it does that sweeping thing. I mean, I remember actually being this way, so I think it's just because I interacted with her as it was doing it, it's thrown me off. Oh no, the sun's setting already? I've got to head home soon. I reckon you all should head back early. Crossbell nights are known to be chilly. Why? Why are they known to be chilly? Oh, the special support section. Creel and sweet little Sunita have calmed down a little bit. I think they're still terribly worried though. Not that I can blame them one bit. After all, I was barely able to hold myself together when Colin went missing. Sorry, Mrs. Hayworth. Could you stay by their side a little longer? I assure you the CPD is doing everything they can to locate Bond. James Bond. Of course, but his name isn't James. But leave them in my hands. Where could her husband have disappeared too? Wasn't the kind of man that would easily abandon his family. Exactly, it's like, Funyan. Nick, sob, father. No, not the kitty. Aww. My husband hasn't come back home yet. Excuse me, do you think my husband has run away? There's no way my husband would ever... I'm really sick right now. He's such an honest man. It appears the master will be returning late again tonight. Are you working today, my lady? I've heard the special support section has become quite the respectable name. Hope you all continue to strive for excellence. Thank you, Joanna. We'll try. I'll leave grandfather in your care, okay? Of course. I shall take good care of him. If I may interrupt, my lady. I've been informed that the master will be working overtime yet again. I worry for his health. Now that the deed is concluded, I will urge him to take some much-needed rest. My grandfather is stubborn to his core, so I fear he won't listen to what you have to say. Perhaps I'll ask him again when the time is right. I offer my sincerest apologies, but that would be for the best. Master Henry will only need... a call from him tonight. Lady E. Ellie's words. I offer my sincerest apologies, but that would be for the best. As a politician, grandfather can be very stubborn. Hopefully I'll be able to get through to him. As the sun sets, so too does one's field of vision. Please keep an eye out for any lurking monsters. Please make sure to be careful if you're heading out onto the highway. I can't. I'm literally not allowed to head out onto the highway. Having a curfew really sucks. Since I'm starving, we might as well go back. Oh, it's already this late. Mom will be mad if we don't hurry home. Can't you just stick around here? Like, what? Where's she gone? There. It's been almost half a year since I started my life as a sister here. In the past months, I've met many citizens and children, but compared to Sister Marble, I can't help but feel like a mere amateur. I pray that someday I will become a worthy sister, just like her. Archbishop Aralda doesn't think too highly of the Congregation for the Sacraments, the organization in charge of retrieving artifacts. He heard rumors of its chivalric order, the Growlsritter, resorting to some less than ethical practices. It's nothing Archbishop Elder loathes more than immorality. I doubt he will ever forgive or approve of them again. That lady visits the church quite often. She understands how important piousness is, and I want to follow her example. Oh, aren't you Cecile's mother? Well, aren't you all a sight for sore eyes? Did you stop by to pray for a bit? Did something happen, Lloyd? Huh? What do you mean? Don't mind me. Really are the spitting image of Guy, aren't you? Truth be told, I would probably mistake you for him if I ran into you at night. You think so? I suppose we are brothers. Starting to look like Guy did? So would you like to pray together sometime, Lloyd? I mean, this is Guy's resting place, after all. You've really taken after Guy, haven't you? Sure you'll become a fine detective. Maybe an even finer one than Guy someday. I'll be rooting for you. Don't let anyone hold you back or stand in your way, you hear me? I hear you, it's very strange. Tomorrow morning I'll be leaving on a business trip to Mines. Hope the kids will be alright. They'll be fine. How am I going to deal with that pesky bell in the ruins? If it really is an artifact, those meddlesome frumps will come to intervene. Well, I'd like to see them try. That kind is not welcome in my Crossbell. Your Crossbell? Very well. You shall investigate those ruins as well as Stargazer's Tower. Sergeant Major Seeker stopped by to deliver her investigation report on the ruins this morning. Possibility that there may be an artifact in there is enough to warrant the Septine Church's attention. Sounds like you did a great job assisting the Guardian Force's investigation. You two seem to pop up everywhere. Makes me proud to be your former teacher. Maybe I should brag about your success during the next Sunday school. That's really not necessary. You don't have to tease us, you know. But I am really proud of you. My former pupils have become model citizens and the embodiment of justice. I couldn't be prouder. Hi, how are you doing? What happened to the miner that usually comes by here? Isn't he coming today? I'm going out for dinner with my family tonight. Probably about time for me to go get ready. Looks like the date's finally come to a close. Casino usually doesn't light up until nighttime. Everybody knows that's the best time for a casino to earn some money. Welcome to Barker Casino. I hope you'll all enjoy yourselves tonight. Huh? Gans isn't around today. A little strange if you ask me. Usually manages to come by even if it's late. Oh, it figures he's probably still reeling from his loss yesterday. I feel like I've lost my edge. Maybe it's time I return home. Welcome to Barker, everyone. Become famous after yesterday's little incident. I'm happy to see all these wonderful new customers. Yes, all of them. Time to make some dough, guys. Yes, all these new customers. Look at them all. You've got less customers than usual. It's weird. Ugh, I lost too much mirror today. Not much I can do about it, I suppose. Guess I'll buy the old missus a present to smooth things over before I go home. It's important to be able to shift your focus while gambling. Such is the key to playing at the casino for longer periods. It's unfortunately, as I surmised, Gans has yet to arrive. A pity. You sullied our reputation in the eyes of one of our patrons. I hope he forgives our injustice and returns here once again. Oh, hey there! You fine folk free right now? Interested in some drinks? How about the finest women you've ever seen? You've got a hell of a shop that even the CGF's commander is fond of. Promise you won't regret it. Come in and have some fun. I promise you won't regret it one bit. I probably will. Well, yes, nighttime, baby. Gonna potty my ass off tonight. Hey, did you know my ice cream's handmade? I bet you're thinking this ice cream looks super delish. You know it's good, right? It's time to buy some. You know you want it. Hey there, want some handmade ice cream? Come on, give it a try. Some delicious, smooth ice cream won't harm you. Might. Kate! I've got to work the graveyard shift tonight. I'm gonna head back to the headquarters and take a quick nap. You guys in the middle of an investigation? Yeah, we're going to the St. Ursula Medical College for a bit. Sounds like they've got you running everywhere. I hope we can support each other. Hope so too, Kate. I need to pick up dinner while I'm at it. The troops have been acting weird since this morning. Tried asking the receptionist, but they wouldn't humor me. Why was the afternoon show delayed for so long? Can't trick me, I'm a true fan, I know something happened. Tried asking the receptionist, but they wouldn't humor me. Today's show started awfully late. Must have been after 4 PM by then. Troop leader and the manager kept scrambling in and out of the place. What's going on in there? It's almost as if they're missing a member. Yes. Oh, the SSS has returned once more. It's wonderful to see you again, friends. Likewise, Balsamo. How do you say that? I have no idea. How was the performance? Well, the show was able to go on. The daytime performance had to be postponed, but it's being held right as we speak. Complete lack of rehearsal had us a pinch nervous, but I think we'll be able to manage our way through this. That's wonderful news. I am unsurprised that a highly adept troop such as yourselves managed. Anyway, we still haven't found any leads on your missing man. Don't worry, we plan to keep the investigation alive and kicking. Thank you. I'm terribly sorry about the inconvenience. I'll leave Nicole in your capable hands. We won't rest until we find him, sir. I heard that Gantz and several other people have gone missing. Will everything be okay? See here, this statue now is very, 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 very suspicious to me. 6 wings. Just like the symbol, the thing we saw for the D, therefore, G, cult. Bixen hasn't moved a muscle because he's so worried about Gantz. But as if he'll ruin his health if he continues down this path. Perhaps I'll recommend that he order room service. Gantz has yet to return. Helios, please, allow our precious friend to come home in one piece. I haven't seen Gantz go to the casino today. It's already evening, maybe I should have reported this to the police. Oh, you're the police officers! My apologies. Hard at work at this hour. Well, keep it up. You require a room? We currently have a vacancy. Huh, evening already? Guess it's almost time for my personal hell. I guess I'll teach you something good today. This cocktail was taught to me by a customer some time ago. I pray that one day I'll drink a cocktail as great as that one. Oh. Another day of pouring wine for customers. What's the point of this job anymore? Maybe it's time for a career switch. Some people from the 1st Division came to question me about Ravach a little while ago. Sheesh, what a pain in my rear. Just a bartender. What would I know? Am I supposed to know where the Ravach guys disappeared off to? Been bartending this whole time, so I don't know diddly squat. When did it get dark? I don't notice the sun setting. Today has been a weird one. Or whatever, I think I'll open up shop. After all, time is money, friend. Are there any good customers ripe for the picking here? I'll show them the happiest place in all of Crossbell. The 1st Division put me on watch to keep citizens from wandering in. But isn't this place a Ravach & Co? This is really bad. Am I really going to be okay? Sorry, France. Leaving guard duty to you. And if those dudes manage to return, take that as a signal to get the hell out of here. Man, I'm just a rookie. I only joined the force this year. Wasn't expected to be this stressed. The police have been investigating the back alley lately. Because of that place over there. I wouldn't go there if I were you. Are the police actually the good guys? Aren't they in the pockets of those black suits? CPD has been going in and out of the back alley all day. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if they really are the good guys. It's not like the police corruption doesn't exist. Rumor has it that Marconi and his men up and vanished. What in the world could have happened? So you know about it too? Well, when you're this close to their base, you're bound to hear what's what. Naturally. And again, too many aspects of the disappearances are still foggy, quite dense. Even my sources in the Diet and the CPD leadership didn't provide me with any straight answers. That doesn't bode well. Confusion on all fronts, it seems. Oh well, have you kids work your fannies off for me. Which is so weird to say if you're British. Trust me, you'll have to if you want to get this incomprehensible situation under control. I'm thinking of his fannies now. Because to us, the best way of putting it is to us Brits, that doesn't mean bum. No. No. It's a vagina. Yes, Mom. You can count on us. We'll get to the bottom of what's happening. Oh, are you all going somewhere? Yeah, we're heading out to St. Ursula Medical College for a little while. You look exhausted, Fran. You okay? Oh, well, I had people screaming at me on the phone over the lockdown all day. Supposedly a bomb threat, but it ended up being false. What a relief. Sorry you had to deal with that. That's okay. All I need is a bit of rest and I'll be good to go again. Don't let my fatigue prevent you from contacting me for help, okay? I, Francisca, will support you in any way possible. You're always so reliable, Fran. Taking an orbital bus to St. Ursula Medical College will greatly reduce travel time. I don't anticipate there being any issues. Don't hesitate to contact me if anything pops up, okay? Sure thing. Dudley just stormed into the lobby with a serious look on his face. It was clear as day that something happened. The situation might be getting worse than the higher-ups expected. Please try to be careful out there. I don't want anything to happen to our officers. Don't worry about us, Rebecca. Yeah, we've got this handled. I was going to say handheld. She's like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, everyone. Looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your compact notebook. I'd like to record your information into our database. Mind if I see it for a minute? With pleasure. Give me that 500 mirror. Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. Let me cover your compensation. Please accept this. Double! Don't forget to stop by once you've collected more monster data, okay? Right. Leave it to us. Of course. We'll see to it that we visit. I got double! All of the division chiefs are gathered in the director's office for an important meeting. I think they're flipping out over revanche or something. Oh, I'd love to be a fly on the wall of that room. It's one incident after another. What else could possibly go wrong today? Well... Listen up. At long last, the Dear's budget session is finally over. Phew, I can finally return home without any lingering regrets. Despite what people may think, determining the budget is crucial to Crossbell's prosperity. You'd figure I'd get burnt out from working too hard, but when it comes to financial affairs, I get so engrossed in them that I enjoy it all. Yeah, it's that similar thing when people go on about like me getting burnt out on playing games and all that type of stuff. It's like, I don't, because I enjoy making the videos and stuff like that. The only kind of burnout is sort of like, there isn't enough time, so I want to do so much that I get tired. Because I'm doing so much. Just, if I don't get burnt out, I think that's the difference. I'm not sure why, but this sunset is tinged with a slight drop of sorrow. The sorrowful sunset, the chill of the wind, and the quiet toll of the evening bell. They're all representative of Crossbell's beauty. It's about time for you guys to call it a day. Hope you're not headed to the entertainment district. You're pretty dangerous at night. Already been there. I'm going to be closing up shop here pretty soon. Better order while you still can. This will be the final call. Final call, better order while you still can. Almost dark. I better start closing up the library soon. It was good seeing you, Lloyd. I'll head back home once I've gathered my belongings. See you tomorrow, okay? Sounds good. See you later, Uncle. I had the book recommended to me by the librarian, so I'm going to check it out. It kept bothering me to read it to its conclusion in my free time. I'm going to make Mum read it to me when we get home. Oh, what's this? I'm on the verge of completing my thesis. All I have to do is summarize it. Oh, would you look at the time? And who else is over there? I'd better get ready to close up. The checkout and returns counter will soon be closing. Alright, what are you up to, Lecter? Oh, you guys like to read too? What a lucky coincidence. Nothing better than making friends with fellow bookworms. Where do I even begin? I refuse to believe that he came here just to read, but it's almost unnatural how well he blends in. It's no use trying to wrap my head around it. Agreed. I don't think we should take anything he says seriously. For now. Cool, I managed to finish up the remaining bits and pieces of work I had for the Empire. Nothing left to do but screw around Crossbell for a little while. Ooh, baby. I still don't get this guy. How much does he actually know? Everything.